The internet is on fire right now. Did Trump's Christmas bombing finally kill Bello Turji? Nigeria's most wanted terrorist, the man who had survived every military operation for over 10 years. The Bandit King who burns people alive and collects taxes from entire villages like he's a governor. Did he just get vaporized by American missiles on Christmas Day? Nobody knows for sure, and that's exactly why this story is blowing up everywhere. This is Raw Naija News. What I'm about to tell you is the craziest twist in Trump's bombing story. Because while everyone was focused on Sheikh Gumi's angry statement, something bigger might have happened. The one terrorist Nigeria has been trying to kill for years might finally be dead or might not be. And the silence is driving people crazy. Let me break this down for you. December 25th, Christmas night, Trump bombed Sokoto State. ISIS camps destroyed, multiple terrorists killed. We covered the story. You probably watched the video, but within hours of the bombing, something interesting started happening on Nigeria's social media. Rumors, wild rumors, people saying Bello Turji got caught in the strike, people celebrating, people saying thank you, Trump, people saying the Bandit King is finally gone. Now, before you get too excited, let me be clear. There is no official confirmation. The US military hasn't said his name. The Nigerian military hasn't confirmed it. Africom hasn't announced it. Nobody has been found. No DNA test, nothing official. But here's why people think it might be true and why this rumor won't die. Reason number one, location. Trump bombed Sokoto State. Bello Turji operates in Sokoto and Zamfara. His camps are in those forests. His network spreads across that exact region. The bombs dropped exactly where Turji has been hiding for years. Reason number two, timing. For the past 3 weeks, Nigerian military has been killing Turji's top commanders one by one. December 10th, they killed Kalamu Buzu, his second in command. Before that, they killed Shaudo Ako, his logistics chief. Before that, Aminu Kanawa, another senior commander. Turji's circle was shrinking. His protection was weakening, and then Trump's bomb dropped. Reason number three, silence. This is the biggest one. Bello Turji is famous for making videos. Every time there is a rumor that he's dead, he releases a video mocking the government. Every time military claims they almost got him, he posts on social media taunting them. He has done this at least 5 times before. But this time, 3 days after the bombing, nothing. No video, no audio, no message, complete silence. And for a man who loves attention, who uses social media like a propaganda tool, this silence is strange. Very, very strange. Reason number four, the celebration. If you check Nigerian Twitter, Facebook, Nairaland, everywhere, people are acting like he's dead. They are thanking Trump, they are praising America, they are celebrating, and these aren't just random people. Some security analysts, some journalists who cover the region, they are all saying the same thing. Something big happened in those strikes. But here is the problem. Bello Turji has been declared dead before multiple times. In 2022, Nigerian Air Force bombed his camp. Reports said he was killed. 2 weeks later, he released a video laughing in 2024. Military said they had him cornered. Reports said he was eliminated. 1 month later, he attacked a village and burned a bus full of people. This man has more lives than a cat. Then he has escaped death so many times that people started calling him untouchable. Some even said he has spiritual protection. Others said he's too smart, too connected, too well informed to get caught. So, is this time different? Did Trump's American technology finally do what Nigerian forces couldn't? Or is Tuji somewhere in a forest right now preparing another mocking video? Let me tell you who Bello Turji is, because if you don't know this story, you won't understand why this matters so much. Bello Turji is not just a bandit. He is a phenomenon. Born in 1994 in Zamfara State, started as a Fulani cattle herder, but according to him, vigilante groups called Yansake killed his siblings, stole his family's cattle, and the government did nothing, so he picked up guns and started fighting back. By 2021, he had become the most feared bandit leader in northwest Nigeria. His gang controls the entire local government. They collected taxes from villagers, they burned buses, they kidnap for ransom, they kill anyone who refuses to pay. In January 2022, Tuji's gang killed over 200 people in one series of attacks in Zamfara. Women, children, elderly. They burned villages, they shot people in markets. In December 21, his men stopped a bus in Sabon Birni, poured fuel on it, and burned 30 passengers alive just because they could. Turji doesn't just kill, he makes statements. He releases video explaining his actions. He gives interviews defending himself. He says he's fighting for Fulani rights. He says the government started the violence. He positions himself as a freedom fighter, not a terrorist. And that's what makes him dangerous. Because some people believe him. Some Fulani communities see him as a protector. Some clerics like Sheikh Gumi have visited him trying to negotiate peace. The man has political connections that go all the way to state governors. There are even allegations that Bello Matawali, the current Minister of Defense, gave Tuji vehicles when he was Zamfara governor. Tuji himself said this in a video. The government denied it, but the allegation is out there. So this is not just a random bandit. This is a man with power, with influence. A man who operates like a warlord in his own kingdom. A man Nigeria has been trying to eliminate for years without success, until maybe now. Here's what we know happened on Christmas. Trump ordered strikes using Tomahawk missiles fired from a US Navy ship in the Gulf of Guinea. They also used MQ-9 Reaper drones. These are precision weapons, the kind that can hit a specific building, a specific vehicle, a specific person. The largest were ISIS camps in Sokoto, specifically in Tangaza and the Boni Forest. AFRICOM said multiple militants were killed. Nigerian government confirmed it, but they didn't give names. They didn't give numbers. They just said the operation was successful. Now, here is the interesting part. Tuji has always operated in that region. His main camps are in the forest between Sokoto and Zamfara, and there have always been questions about whether his bandit group has connection to ISIS. Some analysts say yes. They say the line between bandits and terrorists in the northwest Nigeria is very thin. They share weapons, they share tactics, they sometimes work together. Now, other analysts say no. They say Tuji is purely a bandit motivated by money and revenge, not religious ideology. They said calling him ISIS is American propaganda just to justify intervention. But Trump doesn't care about these distinctions. To Trump, anyone killing Christians in Nigeria is a terrorist. Anyone operating in the religion is ISIS, and Trump's missiles don't even ask questions before the strike. So it's possible that Tuji was in one of those camps when the bombs dropped. It's possible American intelligence tracked him there. It's possible he's now dead in a crater somewhere in Sokoto Forest, but it's also possible he survived again. The reaction to this rumor tell you everything about how Nigerians feel about this man. Christians are celebrating, they want it to be true. They are saying finally justice, finally someone took action. They are thanking Trump for doing what Tinubu couldn't do. But some northern Muslims are worried, not because they support Tuji, most don't, but because they are afraid of what comes next. If Trump can kill one Nigerian without announcement, who is next? If American drones are flying over Nigeria, deciding who lives and who dies, where does it stop? And then there's Gumi, Sheikh Gumi, who visited Tuji multiple times trying to negotiate peace. Gumi, who said bandits like Tuji are victims who need amnesty. If Tuji is dead, it destroys Gumi's entire argument. It proves that dialogue failed. It proves that only force works. That's probably why Gumi is so angry about the strikes. It's not just about sovereignty, it's personal. His whole approach to banditry just got bumped by Trump. The Nigerian military hasn't said anything specific about Tuji, but they've been promising for months that his days are numbered. The Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, said in September that Tuji would be captured or killed soon. Zamfara State Governor said the same thing. They've been hunting him aggressively. They killed his second in command. They killed his logistics chief. They destroyed his camp. They've been closing in, and the Trump's bomb dropped right on top. So right now, Nigerian social media is split. Half the country celebrating like he's gone. The other half is saying don't celebrate yet, wait for proof. Remember what happened last time. Smart people are staying quiet, waiting, watching because nobody wants to be the person celebrating today and looking foolish tomorrow when Tuji releases a video. This is where you come in. I want to know what you think. Do you believe Bello Turji is dead? Or do you think he survived again? Drop your answer in the comments. Just say dead or alive and explain why you think so. If this breakdown gave you information you didn't have before, hit the like button right now. Subscribe to Raw Naija News because I promise you, when the truth about Tuji comes out, whether it's today, tomorrow, or next week, you will hear it here first. I'm monitoring this story every single hour. The moment there is a confirmation either way, I'm making a video immediately. Turn on notifications because, like I said, this story is developing. We might have update today. You don't want to miss it. This is Raw Naija News, the story nobody else is telling you clearly. Is Bello Turji dead or alive? Nigeria is waiting for the answer. The world is watching, and somewhere in those Sokoto forests, the truth is waiting to come out. Stay informed, stay alert, stay Nigerian.